Holy cow, have I got a lot of stuff to unbox and show you guys. This is a massive reptile related sort of haul, I guess you'd call it. I've got a big box down here of loads of heating, lighting sort of stuff to unbox. Over there, I've got a ton of plants to show you, and it's just going to be a bit of a random sort of unboxing video. Let's get on with it. And I don't know why I did that. It was just a transition that I saw. Why not try it? We have got a huge box here full of loads of bits and bobs, which I'm going to go through and show you. Over there, we've got some plants, and well, we're just going to start off with whatever's in the first top of the box. I'll put the box down here, so if you see me leaning down, you know what it is. First product, ta-da! The Mega Ray Heat Projector. Whoa! This product is literally around about 20 years old. Everyone thinks the deep heat projector and stuff, oh, it's such an innovative thing, it's only just come out. It's been out for years, and these were the ones that made it, and these are actively sold by Reptile Systems. I got all of this stuff from Reptile Systems. I went down there recently, done a bit of a vlog while I was down there. If you haven't seen that, click it up there, because that's fascinating. While we were there, we tested out how much UVB goes through glass and mesh. It was just absolutely amazing. This is how it comes in the box. How cool is that? It's the same with all of their big bulbs, if I can get it back in the box to show you, like that. So the bulb isn't actually touching anything, there's no polystyrene, it's no non-biodegradable products and all that sort of stuff. It's just absolutely cool. Whoosh. So at the bottom, what's that? Just an amazing little care guide. And if you have any questions as well, they've also put down websites at the bottom, so you can go down and check them out. But again, look at all the stuff just there. So that tells you how far away you can have it, what the radius of the actual beam will be at whatever whatever heights, and just what temperatures and stuff it gets to. Loads more instructions just there. I absolutely love the packaging, but all you got to do is flatten the box out both sides, and it just pops out. Look. Whoosh, how cool is that? E27 fitting. I think these are going to be over in the States soon, so it'll be on the E26 fitting. But yeah, that is absolutely amazing. Just fires off an absolute ton of infrared, and that's absolutely amazing. Here's a little bit of knowledge for you regarding infrared. You've heard rumours and stuff about animals, they only see an infrared lighting and stuff like that. Well, that goes for your CHE bulbs and stuff like that, and all your mercury vapours and stuff. They all fire out infrared and ultraviolet and whatever. Well, if an animal sees an infrared and you've got this pulsing down on a pulse proportional thermostat, is poof, 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 poof. What's that going to do to your animal's eyes? Worth thinking about. Same with an on-off thermostat. Goes on, then it goes off. If it's a pulse proportional thermostat and it's pulsing, that's just going to give you, if you've got an epileptic snake, yeah. Anyway, that right there is the Mega Ray Heat Projector, sold by Reptile Systems. So we'll get that in the box. We'll move on to the next product. Eyes closed. What's this? Oh, this is just a nice piece of kit. It's just your standard sort of clamp dome, but this is just a bit above and beyond. I mean, look at it. It's black, not just black. It's matte black. But again, you've got all the different languages on one side, and yeah, it's just everything that comes in it. What bulbs it's suitable for. So it's suitable for the, right, there we go. This is maximum 100 watt. Dead simple. So you only want to put a maximum of 100 watt bulb inside it. So you can use it for your daylight basking bulbs, mercury vapor bulbs, your ceramic heat elements, your UVB coil compact bulbs. Whoosh. So, first things first, get the clamp. There we go. Got it. And yeah, it just clamps onto the side of stuff and onto the enclosures and stuff. If you want to see a video specifically about this product, Reptile Systems have got one on their channel, and I'll link it. Poof, just there. Oh, matte black. So you don't need to use the clamp. You've also got this bracket up here, so you could basically suspend it. So you've got a suspended one. But matte black dome as well. I've never seen one of these with a dead sleek looking cage just like that. It's just highly reflective. Yeah, you know the score with the... Oh, there we go. With these, they're absolutely amazing. It's to do with Reptile safety, because you can house your bulbs inside there, and it's just amazing. Right, eyes closed. Got another infrared heat projector. I've already been through that one, so I ain't going to do that one again. What's this box? Ha! Got two of these. Right, there we are. So, we have got... I don't want to drop it. 2 Mercury vapour bulbs. Now, this is for Hugo, who's behind me. It's night time, he's asleep, his lights are off. But quite a while ago, back in May or June last year, I was down at Reptile Systems again and playing around with them, and we got talking about these Mercury vapour bulbs and how I've never used a Mercury vapour bulb simply because of the horror stories you hear. How you'd set that up and everything, blast down. For those who don't know, a Mercury vapour, these D3 basking bulbs, they give off UVB, UVA, infrared, ultraviolet. They give off all the lighting that your animal actually requires. All you've got to do is set it at the correct distance away from the actual animal to get the right UVI rating for the specific species. All the ratings are on the side of the boxes just there, and there's also on the back just there. That's absolutely fascinating. I don't know if it's going to focus. Maybe if I put my face out of the camera. But you've got your bulb up there, and it tells you how far away to have it to get the right temperatures and the right UVI rating for your specific species. It's all done on the Ferguson scale. I'll link the Ferguson scale down below, because that is it just blows my mind. It really does, and it's took me quite a while to actually get my head around this sort of thing. But UVI replaces the typical, you need a 150 watt basking spot with a 10% UVB bulb. This just eradicates that basically and sends it into a UVI reading, which is everything your actual specific animal requires. I brag about it too much. Right, so back to it. I said I'd never used the Mercury vapour bulb simply because of the horror stories. You'll set that up, and sometimes that bulb can give off 10 times the actual amount of UVB that it says it requires. So 10 times too strong, you're going to end up burning your animal, you're going to end up sunburning him, scalding him, all that sort of stuff, and we don't want that. So I have never used one. You can't use these on a thermostat because that will restrict the amount of UVB that comes out of the actual light. So these are basically, hang on there, at the correct temperature. It'll give you the right temperature and all the right lighting and stuff. And he come up to me and he said, right, come down to the testing area downstairs. I'll put some clips up now. And I want to show you stuff. And he physically got a brand new one of these, turned it upside down, screwed it in, got a UVI solar meter, stuck it underneath and showed me exactly how much it actually is. Put that away, went up, got another new one, done it again. Perfect. And again, perfect. Then he showed me ones that were working for 12 months and what rating they were giving off. And it just made me think, hold on a second, have I been given misinformation? No. They have really worked hard on building the technology within these to create everything that is absolutely perfect. So you don't get that stupidly high spike. You still get that spike at the very beginning. You're going to get that. That's just the excess gases and stuff in there. They just need around about 100 hours to burn off for about 5 days, about a week's worth of use for it to burn off back to normal. But it's nowhere near as high as what the horror stories told me. So he said, here you go. Take that, take it back for your Savannah monitor and try it out. Come back with me, see what you think. So basically, the results of that video, that test, to sort of see how it goes, that's going to be coming up in a future video. I'll do a review on the D3 basketball and I'll save these for that video because it is going to be interesting. Next one. I've got another Heatmat. These are absolutely amazing. This is the 16 watt, 28 centimetre by 28 centimetre, and it's just I've done a video on this as well, and all the technologies that are built in with it. If you want to see that video, just click just up there. But inside we've got, look at how much instructions and stuff they give you. Look at that. There's a couple of different languages on that, but it's always well worth reading it just so you can appreciate how much technology has gone into this. There is another one, the user manual. Absolutely stunning. Again, loads of different sorts of loads of different country. Wait, there we go. Loads of different languages within that, but it tells you absolutely everything you need. What's best to work with it regarding thermostats and thermostat probes. It's got all the information you're going to need within that, which is absolutely spot on. And then, oops, it got stuck. What? You get these little, I called them nipples in the last video, sticky tape ones there, and then you get the heat mat. It just looks like a bog standard heat mat, doesn't it? Well, if I turn it sideways, look at how thin that is for a start. Then you've got the sticky side, so you can stick it down onto the enclosures. It's just, now these are designed so that you get a hot spot around about here and it gently cools down towards the outside of the actual heat mat. And that's to stop it, if it's underneath your glass tanks, it's to stop it from cracking really, to stop it from breaking at the crack in the glass. It also gives your animal the perfect little basking spot, but if it's a little bit warm there, it could just go over here or over here. And it's just the technology behind these heat mats, just mind-blowing. All the stuff that actually went into these is just mind-blowing. Right, next I got a couple of a Best Western hotel pen. Sorry Best Western, I shouldn't have stole your pen. A couple of these plugs. Now these are the ones that you can convert from the European plugs to English plugs. She just gave them to me, Fiona. Shout out to Fiona. They'll help you out sometime, and believe me, they really do. Right, next, I like this product. This is a little gem, and this is going to help out with loads of different videos within this channel. This opens up a whole array of tests that I can do for you guys. I'm going to need you to comment down below with some ideas for this one. I've got a few. There we go. This is a UVI solar meter. Alright, let's see when it was calibrated, because it comes with a calibration certificate. This was calibrated January. Yeah, January it was calibrated. So, yep, perfect. Now, what this does, some people are going to be saying, well, what's that? I can check, it says at the top, Ferguson zones. I can check the UVI rating for any animal, any situation. I can go outside and check the UVI rating outside. I can do absolutely anything. Now, I'll work this in coordinates with the Ferguson zones and the Ferguson scale. Again, I'll link that down below. But if you want, let's say, compact UVB bulbs, I can set up a few different companies of compact UVB bulbs and just go blip, and it'll tell me what the UVI rating is for each individual one, how long they last on the UVI ratings, how quick do the UVB levels drop within those compact UVBs. I can do it to strip bulbs, I can do it to, here's one that you guys might like. My bearded dragon Diego has got that 25 luminaire inside his enclosure. That's where you've got the 6% bulb and the 12% bulb, so I can arrange it so it's got a sunrise, a sunset, it's got that higher UVB output within the middle of the day. And a lot of people said, isn't that like 18% UVB bulbs? A bearded dragon needs a Ferguson zone of 4 to 6. I can just, at the highest peak of the day, when both the bulbs are on, whack that underneath, click the button and see what it comes up with. If it's too high for the bearded dragon, then I can either lift the UVB bulbs a little bit higher, or I can just turn the 6% off. So I can do that test as well. I can test the Mercury vapour bulbs when I put them into Hugo's enclosure and check what they run out. I can check all different sort of companies and compare them to see which is the best, which one lasts the longest. I could do loads of stuff with this. So if you've got any ideas, please stick them in the comment section down below, because this is going to come in very handy for some tests that I can do throughout this channel. Let me put that away and then we'll move on. There we go. Right. I got a Reptile Systems catalogue. It's actually an aquarium systems catalogue, because Aquarium Systems is the big company and one of the sister companies is Reptile Systems, and the other system is the Bird Systems. And it's all the different bulbs. I've got loads of paperwork. We'll move on to some cool stuff in a minute. This is just a load of paperwork because I was learning an awful lot about UVI, which is UV index. This is a list of all the products Reptile Systems have now got out in the United States. So if you haven't found that out, I did do it on my last video. That's just another shout out. Everybody within my channel who commented down below, every time I do a Reptile Systems video, they say, oh, I wish I could get that in the States. Well, they actually listened to all your comments. They checked out where in the States you were. They've done all this sort of stuff. And yeah, now you can get an awful lot of, well, a fair few of the stuff from Reptile Systems in the States. It's a massive process to actually get them available in the States because they need different testing, different lighting, different licenses, different fittings. You can get the D3 basking bulbs, the Mercury vapour bulbs. You can get the compact UVB bulbs, the T8 and the T5 tubes. You can get the Pro 10 LED lights. There's just a load of stuff. Again, I'll link some of them down in the description below. Let's move on to... Right, I'm going to have to make some space. I'm just doing this all in one big cut. Normally I cut it and trim it and do this. But nope, I'm doing it. Now, while I was there, again, you'll see in that video that I did on my last video, Peter was stood there trimming down a few of the enclosures. They had a big clear out of some of the enclosures, tamed them down a little bit. It's absolutely amazing the growth they had. And I said, well, I'll take some of those cuttings. Don't just chuck them away. Boom, bonus. I've got a ton of plants. I've got a ton of plants. I've got a ton of plants. There's the first one now. I've got a ton of plants. I've not even had a coffee. Look at that one. How cool is that? I have no idea what it is, but it's just really cool. Look how sturdy it is as well. Maybe. Yeah, that's the first one. I'm sorry if you're a plant lover. I'm sorry if you know the proper names. If you know the proper names for any of these, please stick it in the comments section down below. I've got a little succulent. Look at that little cool dude. I think I'm going to name him Billy. Billy's a cool dude. I actually don't know anyone called Billy. But I've got a little succulent there. And another little one just there. These will be absolutely perfect for the leopard gecko bioactive build. Absolutely perfect for it, actually. Bromeliad. I haven't had bromeliads in years. Now I'm going to be building a big enclosure for the morning geckos that I've recently got, but they're going to be going in with dart frogs. Absolutely perfect. They're going to come in absolutely perfectly, amazingly, just boom. How long has it been since people have seen spider plants? I haven't seen spider plants in years. They sort of died off. Nobody really had them. They were just absolutely sort of vanished. But look, how cool are they? Yeah, they're going to look absolutely beautiful in that enclosure. Right, on to this bad boy. See how it's loads of vines coming off it? Just, that's a bit, whoa. That's a big vine. It's like a 4-foot vine and it still went on a bit longer. But yeah, so that'll be good because I can plant it and then trail it up the background and intertwine it with bits of cork bark, and yeah, it's just absolutely mental. I've got all these set up at the minute underneath a LED Pro 10. No, sorry, I've got these set up under a new Dawn LED. And, oh no, got some more cuttings of that exact plant in that bag just to keep the humidity up for now. I've got some more cuttings off a similar plant. These are already rooted cuttings, and I've got a big tub there full of the soil and all that sort of stuff, because I'm about to plant all this, because this video is now like what, 15 minutes long or something, so I'm not going to plant them in this video, but yeah, got a load of those cuttings as well, so I can't wait to get them done. And then I got some cool little egg crate. This is coming in handy because I've got an experiment that I was speaking through with Peter, and he said, I've got some. Do you want it? I was like, bargain. I've got a video coming up. It's not recorded yet. It's not planned too much yet. But just a load of different uses for heat cable. Because heat cable, it's out there, but nobody really knows what to do with it. Everyone thinks it's for chameleons where you can wrap it around a branch. There is 1,000,001 different uses for heat cable that you guys never knew about. So this is going to help me with that video. Oh wow, look at that effect. Yeah, I'll go off topic. That is going to help me with that video. Plus, I may even have another plan for this. Well, just hit subscribe if you want to see that. But I think that is everything I've got in this reptile haul. So I'm going to love you guys and I'm going to leave yous. But I'm going to have to do some cleaning now. Look. I've got the plants over there. That's the soil I'm about to use to plant the plants. Got loads of stuff down there. The joy of big unboxings, you make a bit of mess. So I'm going to go and clean I'm going to clean the studio basically. And thanks for tuning in. Whoosh.